Welcome to the deep dive. Today, we're really getting into a huge one. Yuval Noah Harari's Sapiens, A Brief History of Humankind.
Huge is right. It's everywhere.
Exactly. So our mission really is to explore why this book just exploded globally. Why did it connect with so many people? And yeah, also look at some of the criticism,
Yeah,
because
forget.
it's one of those reads that genuinely makes you, well, think differently about pretty much everything in human history.
It really does. And just for context, it first came out in Hebrew back in 2011.
Mm,
The English version landed in 2014.
right.
And the ambition is just staggering. I mean, covering the entire sweep of Homo sapiens history from way back when to now in under 500
It
pages.
sounds impossible.
It does, but it's known for being readable, accessible, lots of big, thought-provoking ideas packed in.
Yeah.
But like you said, it's definitely strict debate too.
So yeah, the big question we're tackling is, how does one book even attempt that? Covering all of human history and still offer these really deep insights. That's what we're digging into.
Okay, so I think Harari's maybe genius move here is the structure. He organizes this vast history around four big revolutions.
Right, the four parts.
Exactly. First up is the cognitive revolution. He places this around, say, 70,000 years ago.
Okay.
And this is where Homo sapiens supposedly developed these unique mental abilities. We're talking complex language, abstract thinking,
The stuff that makes us this.
pretty much. The stuff that let us, outcompete other human species like the Neanderthals. And his key argument, really the cornerstone, is our ability to create and believe in shared myths.
Shared myths, like religion or nations.
Yeah, things like gods, nations, money, human rights, things that don't physically exist, but we collectively agree exist.
Yeah.
He argues that was the secret sauce for large-scale cooperation.
Okay, let's unpack that a bit, because
That's all.
the idea that myths, these shared stories, are the actual foundation for society, that feels huge for understanding, well, everything. How we cooperate, how we build things.
It absolutely is. It suggests our power comes from believing in fictions, essentially, which allows for incredible flexibility in scale and cooperation. Then he moves to the agricultural revolution, around 12,000 years ago.
Ah, yes, the farming bit. Usually painted as a great leap forward, right?
Usually, yeah. But Harari just flips that completely. He argues it often made life harder for the average person.
Harder, how?
More labor, worse diets, sometimes compared to hunter-gatherers, disease spread more easily in settlements, and boom, social hierarchies. Inequality takes off.
Wow.
Is that really striking phrase for it? Calls it history's biggest fraud.
Okay, history's biggest fraud.
Mhm.
That's a statement. It totally challenges the usual progress narrative. So if it was a fraud, why did we stick with it? Was it a trap?
That's exactly his point. He frames it as a kind of trap. Once society started farming, populations grew.